Good morning, YouTube. Today I'm going to be working in the garage. I was going to work a couple hours this morning, but I have not slept well for a long time now, and the washer's going. So, I think I'm just going to work on the garage and work inside the house today, get some things done and all of that, so that way I can get my house up pretty and ready for guests and everything like that. That is so loud and it is so annoying right now. Anyway, so, yeah, that's kind of my plan today. I'm going to try and get more video of what I'm actually doing during the day instead of just explaining it to you guys. That way you can watch it. So that's kind of my plan for today. Yeah. And also I have to feed the dogs and feed myself. I haven't fed myself yet or the dogs, so I'm going to go do that right now. I also need to find my gorilla pod, because I want to find it. It's like a miniature one. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. So, let me do a little bit of explaining. Inside these boxes, all these boxes I'm going to be opening and going through. By the way, a couple of them were really heavy and I just couldn't get them off the shelf. But, there's dishes inside these boxes. Very nice, fancy dishes. Very detailed dishes that were left to me. And I don't really feel like fully going into who it was, but years ago when I turned 8 years old, somebody very close to me passed away, and when they passed away, even though I was 8, they left me all these dishes, a very fancy tea set here. I'll bring one out so you guys can kind of see the details. This is by a guy called Heron, who hand paints these. This is a very expensive set. So I got like all these very fancy dishes. I got like silver, which looks like it's kind of rusted and going out. So what I've done is I've unpacked them, and for now I'm putting them in this wardrobe. And then I have been trying to decide whether, to sell them or not, because I'm not going to be using these dishes. Unfortunately, I just don't need them. It's not my kind of style or type. But of course I do appreciate that I was thought of and these things were left for me. And finally they reached me. So I'm going through them all. And yeah, I've actually had the boxes for a while, by the way. I just haven't really fully gone through the boxes. I think maybe one or two I've seen and gone through. But I never fully went through them. So, yeah. So I'm going to put all this stuff away. And we are going to continue our day. Also, these two paintings were left to me as well. They're like supposed to be clown paintings or something. Yeah, those were left to me as well. But, yeah, so I couldn't get a couple boxes down like I said. It was way too heavy. You guys are sitting on a tripod, by the way, so I'm grabbing the tripod. It was way too heavy. I need to rip this box up and throw it in the bin, because tomorrow I'm putting the trash out for Tuesday. And yeah, today's gonna be just a general day. I'm gonna work in a little while. I'm gonna start working a little while for maybe an hour or two. And also I'm gonna be cleaning the backyard today and mowing it as well, because it needs to be mowed. And I need to water it, of course. Some of my grass, especially over that way, has started to die because my sprinklers broke. So it's that kind of day today, and I'm also going to work inside the house and try and maybe go through things. The tripod just got stuck on my door. Yeah, maybe try and go through a few things, and hopefully maybe I'll run into my gorilla pod for this camera. Be able to get a lot more things done, because everything's starting to look nice. It's starting to look better. I'd like to put the two nightstands in the garage at some point in time, but there's got to be room, and there's no room whatsoever right now for them. So they're sitting in the closet currently, because that's the only really place I have where they can go for the time being. But as soon as I find room and empty out that garage and get some of that stuff to give away or sell or something, I can put those in the garage and have more room in here to make my office slash workout room. Which reminds me, I do have one of my, I forgot what it's called, but you do some, I can't remember what it's called, but it goes on your door and you kind of pull yourself up. So I'm going to maybe try and install that today on this door frame. So yeah. What's going on, guys? So I got a little bit busy. My neighbor ended up calling me and needed me to go over and help. I was trying to relax for a little bit. But then, yeah, I got the call and I went and helped my neighbor fix her fence. And then she went and took me to get some frozen yogurt. And then I came back home. I've got a little bit of headache, so I'm going to take some Excedrin. I'm also going to Swiss the laundry, make my bed, because that's the sheets from my bed. Switch it, of course, put that in there, and do all that kind of stuff. And then I also need to put all this stuff in the dishwasher. This dishwasher is actually all stuff that's dirty. So all this can actually we're gonna go ahead and just put all this in here. We'll put those back there. I need to put this down. Let it work. And then I think I'm also just gonna go to the store and get some bread. So, because I need some bread. I ran out of bread today. So I think that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And then call it a day, or evening, or night. Actually, I don't know what time it is. I got so busy this afternoon. It's 4:40. So on a Sunday, should be alright to go to the store. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah. Sorry I didn't take you guys on too many adventures today. Sometimes life just gets busy. Oh, my safe broke as well. I'm so sad that my safe broke. I dropped it and it literally popped off the hinges. I mean, it broke. So, and this came out too. Yeah. So that's beautiful. My ring safe broke. I may go online and see if they have different ones as well. I really would like to get a bigger one than that, because I've got more stuff that I need to put like in a bigger safe, like paperwork and stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Ross is being really bad. He's really not supposed to be touching his brother. He likes to lick his ears to clean them, but they usually end up in a fight when he does that. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next vlog when I do one. Yeah, and I may cut my vlogs off early afternoon as well for the future. That way I can actually edit it and everything. So that's my plan. I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.